take the railway that runs to Birmingham town. 3 hours out of Houston, they let you all get down. 11 minutes is allowed, we have to keep up speed, and the Wolverton refreshment room will answer every need.
Let's take these off of here and we can start this build properly. Oh, that really stuck on there. I'll put that to one side and we'll have a look at these. They are rather dirty brass. Let's clean the side. And if you feel it, these are stamped out. And it's got a sort of slight burr on this side here. So we'll put the burr side to the inside of the loco. Right, next part's off. Right, we'll need this little box off of here because all the rest of the chassis parts are in here. And what we need out of here. Oh, come on, you. Oh, that's good. I think it's been on here so long that it's really stuck. Right, the only things you haven't got in this particular kit is a motor and gears. Doesn't matter, I've actually got them out. Right, we've got two small steel shafts here. They're for the pony truck, the bogie truck, sorry. Two brass pieces there for the chassis. These two steel pieces are the main axles. And the various screws here. Now we've got some screws here that are tiny. Pick those up with a right. These are 12BA nuts, so I'll put them in there. 12BA screws, we'll put them in there. We don't want those. Pick those up as well. Oh well. Funny thing about this is they usually put bearings in here. There's no bearings in here. No bearings. It's just using the brass as bearing anyway. And it actually shows you putting bearings in, but there's no bearings in this. Should have been in this pot. Let's have a look in the other yellow pot there. Nope, no bearings in it. It says to use bearings, but it's not there. So these just need a little tweaking, and they are just a little tweaking. The shaft goes in here, and it's just that wee bit tight. I can feel it. So we just need to literally spin this on here. That's going to be the wrong size one. That's for the bearings to fit in. Go down to the next size. There we go. I think that'll do. It literally is just a twist. There. If we put that in there. No slop, and it's nice and free. This is the one in here. It's a little bit on the tight side, so again it's just a question of using the cutting broach just to tweak out a little bit on there. I'll put that back in there, and oh yes, that's nice. Now that's how you want it. Nice and free. Right, we'll check the other one. Let's pull that out there. That's a bit tight, I know that. I can feel that. Put that on there. That's about a quarter of a turn. It's not a lot at all. It's nice. Fine. So that's the holes cleared out. We just need to check these screws out and make sure they don't need cleaning out. Nope, that's fine. So we'll put that one in to that side there. We don't tighten these up, not just yet. Let's leave them loose on there because these can actually move in here, and this is where we need to make sure that everything is level, and that jig will do that. Where's the screwdriver? Right, I've got them. It's just loose, but as you can see here, it will actually, the frame will actually twist. So we need to make sure all this lines up, and that is what this jig is for here. Let me just get that cutting block back in there. Put those in there for the moment. Here we have some rods. Now we put these. This will do an 060. Well, it'll do most of them. Even a 10, it'll do. 10 will. Because you'll only use the middle three for the actual lining up. Once you've got the three lined up, the rest will be lined up as well, so you'll be able to easily do that. Pop this in here, put some retainers on this as well. Come on, you, and you, one more retainer. Now that keeps everything parallel. Right, now we've got that sorted out. Didn't take much actually. Well, it didn't take much to do that. We need one more bit for the chassis. Make sure everything fits in there. We'll check this out, make sure it's all good. There's a little bit of flash on the side there, very tiny little bit. You can get your scalpel knife in there and just give it a few scrapes. You can use files on this, probably would do, and emery papers and sticks, but it's such a minimal flash line. Right, there is another piece on here. I did say, I said there was an awkward piece on here, which I've shown you already on the on the card sheet. There's another awkward piece that's on here. It's not too awkward, but the London Northwestern one, the early version, didn't have sandboxes, so we'll have to cut these sandboxes off here. Take a little bit more extra work. We can use a saw if we want to cut that off. Probably would be best. Just clean out this flash in here. Again, you use a knife just to slice through the white metal. It's very soft, so the scalpel does the job nicely for small bits of flash. It also does for thicker bits of flash. We can open this up down here. It does a pretty good job of it. Then we'll come in with some files or sticks. We've got one. I haven't got one here. I actually haven't got one here. That won't fit in there either. So I'll clean that up with a file in a bit. Okay, I've got the files now, so I'm just gonna give this a bit of a about here. Here's the other end. Just to clean it out. It doesn't need a great deal. I would suggest, if you could afford it, which you should be able to, it's because they're not expensive, getting 2 sets of files just for your model railway. If you're doing that, keep one set, mark it up as brass, and the other set mark it up as white metal, and just keep them for those particular metals. Don't try and mix them up. I do, but it takes me a lot longer to clean them up afterwards. Right, there's a few holes in this that needs to be taken out. Just like cutting thick card, basically. Several strokes would be better than just one. Cut into the corners on the square parts, and down there. We can clean the corners out after we've got the majority of this white metal out of it. I'm going to put them in here, the big chunks of it. Clean off the S2, second to largest, S2. I'm going to get something to start putting the bits and pieces in here, and I need those as well. Another useful tool, cocktail sticks. You'll see why in a bit, hopefully. Right, I'll just take one of these off for the moment. Being nylon, we're going to have to... Is there any washers in there? No, just the nuts. So what we've actually got here, we're using nylon nuts and bolts, nylon bolts and brass nuts. We'll just try one of these on here. Never had much success with these. Seems a little bit tight. Starts out okay and then it goes tight. Goes on and goes very tight. I think what I have to do is this is the one. Well, try another one. What's the saying? I hate it when this happens. Don't like these. I bet they're 12 BA. Crank pins are 14, I know that. It's a bit tight on the screw thread. I use the vise and spun in the nylon onto the nut. Still a little tight on there, but not too bad. I've had worse. So little and often, that's what you need. There we go. Right, that's that bit done. Won't worry about the sandboxes just at the moment. I'll do that during part 1 and 2. Make life easier for us. Right, now we can do up these because we don't, well, this is on here. I'm not permanently fixing these up. Did you move? No, they're parallel. There's one more job I've got to do on this before I take it off the jig here. And again, it's something I'm going to have to do again. I just want to get the chassis together for now. And we'll take off one more piece. Now, one wood will do. That's all I need. Just check the wheel spacing. Make sure the careful getting these off of the cardboard, because you don't want to bend these at all. Now you're probably going to have to open up the holes in the end of these here as well. So let's just check first. Yeah, we're going to have to open them ends out. Let's see. Or is it that one? Nope, not that one. Right, so I'm putting these cutting broaches away. For some reason, it's too small. Oh, hang on, there's another one in here. This is probably the right size one. Ah, yeah, that's better. So do it little and often. Until they fit over. Right. Get the coupling rods. That's the rods that go between the two wheels. And you place them on the ends of these shaft here. Right. Now, that's correct. That side. Let's check it on the other side. So you should be parallel now. And, yep, there we have it. Perfect. So, might have to open that up again a little bit more. It's a little bit tight on that. Right, that's down the bottom. Okay, I've had to go to a more robust item. as you can see here. There's so much brass on here, it's actually the solder isn't taken to it because it's not heating up enough. So I'm having to use gas torch on it. These aren't expensive, but I wouldn't use them on the white metal, but on the solid brass pieces like this here. Let me just get all that on there. And it's taken up a lot of heat. There we go. That's it, done. So we'll pop that away for now. I'll find it again. There we go. In you go. There. Right. Now, I don't know whether you can see that. There we go. I've soldered the spacers on now, so they will not move, and everything is in line, so we can carry on with the next piece. So until next time, from me and Carla, keep up the modelling. Bye for now.
Take the railway that runs to Birmingham town. 3 hours out of Euston, they let you all get down. 11 minutes is allowed, we have to keep up speed, and the Wolverton refreshment room will answer every need.